What's up guys, welcome to day 6 of the Zomato application build. So in today's video we will be building the modal part, that is this modal. So firstly we will display the view card button, and on press of this view card button we will be displaying the modal, and we will also give a back button, that is the cross button. So on click of this the modal should close, and then this modal contains the basic information like the food items that we added to our cart and some basic styling, and at the last we calculate the total and then display it as a grand total, and we will display the place order button. So that's what we'll be building in today's video. So first let me fire up the application. So let's write Expo start and then hit enter. All right, let me open Expo developer tools. And yes, so in our case we will use the second option, that is run on iOS emulator, and let's click that one and let's wait for the emulator to open, and also let's wait for the app to get installed. Okay, all right, so let me go to the hotel room. Okay, fine. So here we will be rendering the view card button, so that's going to be a component. So we will render the view card button just below the scroll view, because we do not want the button to be in a scroll fashion. It has to be in a fixed position, that is at the bottom, with a specific space towards the left, right, as well as the bottom part. So we will be rendering the view card button just beneath the scroll view. So in our case we will first create a component that is view card. First let's wait for the app to get installed. I think it is done. Okay, yeah, we can see the app coming. So let's go to the first one. So in the previous videos we implemented like the add to cart functionality, remove from cart functionality, and we can even see the items that is added to our cart, and we can also see the number of items that were added. So now it is 1. So let's remove that, and now let's go to our components folder and then select new file, and we will write viewcard.js, and let's write rfnes to get the shorthand code snippet, and then save the file. Okay, so let's go back to our hotel room, and just beneath the scroll view we will import the view cart, not view, it's gonna be view cart. Okay, it's breaking out because it returns only a single component. All right, so let us make use of the tags, and then let me put the ending tag over here, and then I think view card is imported. No, I don't think it's imported, so let's go import that from components and then save the file. Yeah, so as you can see, we can see the view card button coming over here. That's like very small and it's present towards the leftmost part. So let us go and style that part first. Let's make use of the implementation. So first things first, let's import our cart and set cart with the help of use context equals to use context, and we'll pass the cart items over here and import it as well. So let me import the use context as well. Use, not callback, use context. Okay, now what we do is we need to display this view card button only if there is a single item present. Now it is displaying like if there are no items present as well. So we need to write the logic for that. So what's going to be the logic? So first let's calculate the total. If the total is going to be 0, then we do not display the view card button. If the total is more than 0, we will display the view card button. So let's calculate the total. So to do that, let's initialize value const total equals to we will be mapping through the cart. Okay, so as we can see over here inside our console.log, yeah, so this is the cart that contains a single item like I showed previously. So this contains something called as price. Okay, so we will get that one and then we'll calculate the total. Okay, so for every item inside our map inside our cart, we will make it into a number first. Okay, and we will replace it, that is because as you can see we have that rupee symbol that we do not want. We want only the number that is 190. So we will replace it with a simply a space, that is simply double quotes, and then we will make use of the reduce. Yeah, so this takes the previous and current value. It is going to be previous comma current. All right, and the initial value we have to give, that is going to be 0 initially. So now if I console.log the cart, I mean the total, we should get 0 because there are no items right now. So console.log, let me write total. Let's give some message saying total price. Okay, so let me save. Yeah, so let me save the file. Yeah, so you can see the total price is 0. Now if I add the first item to the cart, it should show me 190. Okay, there is a error. Item not replace is not a function. Let's see what is happening. Const total equals to, we are doing cart.map. For every item we are converting into a number. Seeing item not replace. Item not replace the price. Let's open up the application again and check. Okay, what is happening? Why is it giving that error? So let's hit on this one. All right. Okay, so let me add the this one, that is the third item. Okay, it is still giving me that error. Item not replace is not a function. Items not replace. Item not replace is undefined. Okay, let us see what is happening. We are initializing a value total and then cart.map for every item inside the cart, converting it to a number. Okay, to access the value. Okay, I think I know why that is happening. So let me give the price dot replace and then check. Hopefully this should work. Let's give it a try. Yeah, so let's go to the first file and then yeah, so now we have 0 number of items in the cart and the price is 0. So if I add the first item, it should give me 190. Yes, it's working absolutely fine. And the cart is being and the item is being added to the cart and the price is also being rendered. So if I add the second one, it should give me 190 plus 160. Okay, yes, it's 350. So that's working absolutely fine as well. So now let us make use of conditional rendering and display the view cart button only if the total is greater than 0. All right, so let's do that over here. So if the total equals to 0, we will render something, else we will render something. All right, so if it is a 0, we will render nothing but a null. If it is not 0, we will render a pressable because it contains the onPress event, and inside a pressable we will pass this view cart text. Okay, and over here let me put that, and let me import pressable from React Native. All right, so now if okay, I don't think that comes. Okay, fine. Okay, so if I save the file, now the view cart button over here, that should disappear because there are no items in the cart and the price is 0 as well. So let's give that a try. Let me save the file. Yeah, so as you can see, the button is not being seen. So first let me show the button in the center, that is over here. So let's give some styling to that. Okay, so first let's add some item in the cart so the button can be seen. So that is over here. Let's give some styling to that. Okay, so let's give it a background color. Let's say red for now. Then a bit of width, say 200, and a bit of border radius. Let's say of 8, and then position should be absolute. Okay, and then what we do is we will give some bottom spacing of 40. Format the document first. Okay, next what we do is that is left of 120, and then save the file. Yeah, so as you can see, the button is on the screen, which is absolutely not beautiful. So let's make it beautiful. Okay, so let us decrease the width. I think 200 is like too much. Let's give 140. I think 140 looks good. Border radius should be, come on, border radius to 4, and then a bit of internal spacing, that is padding of 10, not 19, 10. Okay, and let's go to the text part, and then let us align it towards the center. So text align is center. Okay, and then save the file. Yeah, so let's go change the color. Let us give some light color to it. Let's go over here, red, shades, CSS, and let's look for a nice color. I mean, not this one. Yeah, this one, this link, come on. Okay, so let me choose, I think this one is looking good. It's a light one, I guess. So instead of red, let us give this one and check if it's fine. Yeah, okay, yeah, that looks good. And let us change the text color to be white. Okay, and let us make it bold. Okay, and then save the file. Yeah, okay, looking good. So the next thing we display is, after the view cart, a dot and the total price. Okay, so to do that, let me make use of that dot, if I can see it on my keyboard. No. Okay, so first let's display the price, not price. We calculated it as the total, right? So total. Save. All right, we are getting 190 with that symbol as well. So let's copy the rupee symbol, and then let us go and paste it over here, not there, and save the file. Okay, so the next thing we do is we will get that dot. Not able to find how to put that dot here. Let's go search for that. To insert a dot in a Mac. Okay, option +8. Let's go try that out. So over here, yes, we got that. Okay, So as you can see with that, we have that dot coming as well as the price with the message of view cart. Okay, now what we do is on click on the view cart button, we will display a modal. All right, so let us see what is happening. So first let's provide an Onpress event for the pressable, and let us check if it is even working or not. So console.log you pressed the view cards button, and then save. If I press on view card, yeah, so you can see the message popping, that is you press the view card button. That's working fine. So now let's remove that. Okay, save the file, and if I remove the item from the cart, it should disappear. That is the view cart button should disappear. Yes, it's working fine. If I add more items to the cart, it should display with the exact price, that is 160, 190, 350. Okay, that's working fine. So now let us go and build the modal. So let me go to the browser and search for Modal React Native, and let's copy the basic code from here. Okay, so this requires a modal. Copy that, and then let's paste it inside here. And let's make use of Day6 tags. And let us close it over here. All right, so let's import modal from React Native. That's what it is, right? Yeah. Here modal. Okay, let me format the document. Okay, so let's make use of the use state, and let's declare modal comma set modal equals to use state. So initially the value is going to be false, right? Because no modal is open. Okay, so it contains different attributes. That is animation type is slide, that is it comes from the bottom, I guess, and then transparent is true. Visible equals, in our case, is going to be modal, and on request close, that is going to, okay, we have to change here as well. This is going to be set modal off, not of modal. All right, okay. So over here we will declare a function, and then we will go define that function at the top. So in our case it's going to be checkout. Yeah, so let's go define checkout over here. All right, so checkout equals to so here we will display the code for opening up the modal. So first thing, it takes a view. All right, so here we will give some basic styling, that is justify content of flex end. And so as you notice over here, if we open the model, the background color is going to be like a slight black. So let's give that color to it. So background color is going to be RGBA. Okay, so let's copy that black color. Let's search for it. GBA black CSS. Yeah, so let's give, okay, we can give 0.5. Yeah, so let's give 0.5. So over here, come on, let's just copy this value. And then over here, let's paste it. Okay, and then what we give is a flex of 1. All right, in the next view, we will give the height of it. Okay, that is height of the model. Let's give it 500. So that is this height. This is height, the height of the model. And let's give the background color of, come on, a background color of white here. And the next thing is, once the model is open, we also need to close it. So let's display a back button that is over here. Okay, so pressable, come on, format. All right, so inside pressable, we will display that icon. So let's go copy that icon. That is a cross icon, I guess. So let's search for that. Expo.cons.fy, and then search for that cross icon. Okay, why that was not seen? Expo.icons.fy, come on, expo.icons.fyi. All right, we got it. So let's search for close. Yeah, so the first icon, copy the import code, and then let's paste it here. And the next one, copy the render component code, and then let's paste it in between the pressable. Okay, so if I save now, nothing is going to happen because we have not set the modal to be true on click of the pressable, that is the view card button, right? So format it first, and pressable, let's import it. It's already imported, and save the file. Okay, can't find variable used it. Okay, so let's go import that, then save. Okay, so now on click of the pressable, I mean the view card button, we will set the modal to be true, right? Text function, we will write set modal to be true. Okay, so save. So now if I add an item to the cart, we should see the button, the view card button showing on the screen. And if I press on that button, okay, we have to see the modal coming. Okay, so with a height of 500, and we also should see the pressable button, I mean the close button. And let's give for the functionality for that as well. So here what we write is, we will set the modal to be false. Okay, yeah, I think it should work now. So let's add a item to the cart, and then if I press on view cart, hopefully it should work if we haven't done anything wrong. Okay, we have a message, functions are not valid. So yeah, child, this may happen if you are returning the component still. Okay, what is happening? Let us remove it. Okay, I'm not even able to remove it. Come on, let's try it again. Let's see what is happening in the modal. We are displaying the checkout, and then we are just defining, right? But it is not showing us the modal. Why is that happening? I think it is a function maybe, but let's give it another try and check. Okay, nope, getting the same error. Let's close it and check what is happening. So we are defining whatever needs to be displayed inside the modal, and then over here we are just calling that function. Okay, 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 okay. I know why that was happening, because we didn't pass the function like this. We need to pass it like this. Okay, so if I save now, if I try it now, hopefully this should work. So let me save the file, and then if I add item to the cart and then press on the button. Okay, now that warning went off, but we are still not able to see the modal. Why is that not happening? Okay, let us see why. Okay, I got to know why. Because we are not returning anything, right? So let us write the return statement and then put all of the code which was here, right? I think now it should work. Come on. Copy the view. Doesn't work. Let's see what went wrong. Okay, let's give it a try. Open. Format. And now save the file. Yes, 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 yes. Nice. So if I press on the button, that should close, right? Yes, absolutely working fine. So if I press on the view cart button, yes, coming absolutely fine. Okay, so if I remove the number of items in the cart, it should disappear. Okay, cool. Now let us go and style the modal to look like this. Okay, so firstly, as you can see, the icon, it's present towards the left part over here, but we need to make it come to the center. So let's go do that. All right, so I think this should work by just aligning it towards the center. File content of center, and then save. Nope, not working. Align item center. What about you? Yes, okay, fine. Now let us increase the size of the icon a bit so that it looks a bit big. 30. Okay, and let's give some spacing towards the bottom. All right, so over here, margin bottom of, let's say, 20. Okay, 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 that's huge. 10. Yeah, okay, 10 is good. And as you can see over here, it contains a border radius only towards the like top left and the top right part. So let's give border radius to that is over here. I think we should give it here in this view. So border top, right radius. Okay, let's give it some 7, and then border top, left radius of 7 again. Let's format it, and then let me save the file. Yeah, so you can see the border radius being applied. So let's give a bit more radius of, let's say, 10, and 10 here as well, and then save it. Okay, cool. So now what we do is we will display the first thing, that is the name of the hotel. So currently we do not have access to the name of the hotel that is present inside our hotel room. Okay, so let's go grab that first. That is, I think we have declared it here. I'm not able to see that. Okay, that is the restaurant name. I think it's there in the root. We need to just pass root.params.restaurant name, right? Okay, so let's check that if it is working. Okay, so restaurant name equals to root.params.restaurant name, and save. Okay, so hopefully we should get access to the restaurant now. So let's get the restaurant here. So const restaurant name equals to props dot restaurant name. Here let us define the props, wrong spelling. Alright, so let's console.log first if we are getting the restaurant name, or else don't need. We will just display the text and check if it is working. So over here, that is inside the view, the first attribute is going to be a text which contains the restaurant name. So if I save, it should give me this one, that is horse cars social first name, first hotel name. So let me save. Okay, error, can't find variable pr. Okay, semicolon in between the text, wrong. Save the file. Let's give it a try again. So add item, view cart. Nope, we are not able to see the restaurant name. Okay, so let's display another text and see if you're able to see the text. Save the file. Yes, okay, so the restaurant name is not being seen. So let's see. Do we even have the access to the restaurant over here? Okay, we are okay. Let's first console.log the root.params and then check it. Let's close the modal and let's remove the item and go back. Okay, so nope, I don't think we have access to it. So let's go to the third hotel. Yeah, I think this is what we are passing, right? Okay, we are only getting like 5 addresses, I think. I mean 5 attributes. That is name. Okay, that is the name. Okay, fine, got it. We were passing it as a restaurant name. Cool. Okay, so instead of root.params dot restaurant name, we will pass just name. Okay, and let's remove the console.log. Let's comment it out, save the file, go back to our where was I think view card. Yes, yeah, now it should work, right? We should get the name of the restaurant. So let's try. So add item to the cart, view cart. Yes, so as you can see, we can see the name of the restaurant coming. So let's go style that a bit. So let's remove this hello world text, and then over here style text line of center, save the file. All right, give it some spacing towards the top, 8. Okay, I think it is in like red color. And let us increase the font size to size of 17. Okay, so the next attribute is, okay, that is a text which says delivery in 30 minutes. So let's go to that over here. So let's make use of a view, because we also have an icon and the text, and then later we will display it in flexed action row. So the first thing is icon. So the second attribute is text. So let's go grab the icon. That is the time icon, I guess. Yes, it is. So let us search for time. Yeah, so let's grab this one from material icons, and then let us paste it here. And the next one is import code, I mean the render component code, and let me paste it as the first child inside the view. Save the file. Yeah, so you can see the text coming. So let's go to the view, and then over here flexed action row, and then align items center. Okay, save the file. All right, so for the view, let's give some spacing. Let's give a padding of 10. Okay, and then let's make the color of the icon to be green. Cool. Okay, so for the text, let us give some spacing towards the left. Is it a bold? Nope, it isn't, but it contains a bigger font weight. 600. All right, that is okay. So next thing is we will display that line. Let's make use of empty view. Okay, so border color, I mean we have to put it inside style, right? Come on. So border color is going to be a light color. Let's go take that one. Let's go back, search for this one, and let's choose this one. A height of 1 and a border width of 1. Save the file. Yeah, so you can see that line coming up. Okay, so it is, I think it is okay, but over here it's even more light. I think that's because of the color, maybe, not sure. Let's give it a lighter color. Okay, so let's check this one, and hopefully this color should be seen on the screen. Yeah, we can see it. Okay, I think that's like too light. Let's check this one. Okay, I think it's looking good. So the next thing is we will render whatever is present inside the cart items. So for that, let's make use of the map function. So cart.map, for every item inside our cart, we will render a view. Okay, come on, what is happening? So this will contain a text. All right, and then we will display the first attribute as the item dot name. Yeah, so you can see that the name of the dish is being rendered on the screen. So the next one we display is, let's also provide a key for that for this. So key is over here, key equals to key. Okay, so the next thing is the price attribute. So over here it's going to be item dot price. Save. Okay, let's go and style the view. Flex direction of row, come on, and then align items of center, justify content of space between. Okay, let's format it, and then let me save it. Okay, so for the view, let's give some padding of 10 and then save. Okay, fine. So now let us style it, that is, let's change the color. Color should be red, and then font weight of bold and font size of say 16. Save the file. Let's make it a lighter color. Go back and search for a red color again, and then let us choose this one. Okay, Yes, I think that's looking good. Okay, so let's give the same color for the price as well, and let us not make it bold, let it be like 500, and then save the file. Yeah, that's looking fine. Alright, so after that we have another line coming, so let's just copy the previous view that we executed, I mean defined, and then let us paste it here. Alright, so the next one is a basic styling, so let us make use of a view. The first thing is says a text which says like offers, set a capital F, no, not all capitals, only the first letter. Okay, so the second one is, let's make use of a view because it contains an icon and a text. That is a percent symbol, so let's go grab that over here. Yes, this one. Copy the import code, paste it here, copy the render component code, and we will start designing it. Okay, so over here, save the file, and for this view let us give the styling like flex direction row, then align items off center. Okay, and let us give a padding as well for this view. Come on, style equals to, okay, and for the color of the icon let us give it blue and not black, and let us give some spacing to this view because it's almost touching the text. Okay, now 10, 5 is cool. For this text, a bit of spacing towards the left since it's touching the icon. Okay, so the next thing is, again we have that line coming, so let's copy that previous styling, that is this view, and let us paste it right here. Okay, and we have two more pieces of styling to complete, so let's go ahead and do that. This is I made conscious delivery. Next thing is, we have two icons with a text in between. So a view, so this text says don't send cutlery, tissues and straws. Okay, so let's do one thing, let's make another view and put in the text because it contains like two pieces of text. Along with it, it contains two icons, as I've already told. So over here, second text is a simple message. Caring for the environment, and then save the file. Let's go grab the icons first. I think the one was eating something. Food. So let's take this one. I think material icons is already imported if I'm not wrong. Yes, it is already imported, fine. So over here, this view contains three children, that is the material icons, and this view and another icon that is a tick mark icon. So let's go take that. Correct, tick, right. Don't know how to pronounce that icon. What is the name of that icon? Okay, never mind. So let us not display that now. Okay, let's just display a single icon and the text. Okay, let's save the file. Okay, so for this, font weight of bold, and then font size of 15. Of 10. Alright, so for the next view, that is this thing, this also will take a padding of 10, and then we will align it in row fashion. Text direction should be row. Align items, not content, align items should be center. Okay, so and all right, it's looking good. So for this view, just a bit of spacing towards the left, and save. Yeah, so you're done with that part, and let us change the color of the first icon, I mean the first text, right? So here, all right, so and let's also increase the font size a bit. So font size is going to be 16. Yeah, so the same font size we are going to give for the second text as well. Save. All right, okay. So next we have that line coming up again, so let's copy that again, this view styling, and then let's paste it right here. Save. Okay, next thing is another piece of styling. Let's go grab that icon. I think that is a leaf icon. Hopefully we should get this time a leaf. Yes, copy the code, and copy this as well, and let us paste it right here. So the second piece contains a text which gives some information. Fund fund environmental funds, and then deliveries, carbon footprint of our deliveries. Save. Go to the view, give the same styling, that is padding of 10, flex direction of row, align items of center, and then save. Okay, and let us give some spacing to the text. It's almost touching the icon. Left of 7. All right, save the file, and let's make the color of both the icons green. Okay, so okay, and green for this icon as well. save the file. Okay, fine. Now we need that view again, but here the border width is a bit more, so let's copy that, and here display the view, but here we will give border width of 2 and then save the file. Yeah, so you can see a line coming with a bigger border width. So now we will display the total, so make use of another view. Okay, so for over here it contains like 3 texts. Okay, so the first one is the total, and the second one is something called as delivery fee. Okay, we just can't. Okay, I think I'm making a mistake because we need the item total to go display here and as well as the price towards the right. So let's make use of a view. All right, and then we will display the text. So over here let us format it. Okay, and let us copy this view a couple of times. So the first one is total, and here we will display the price, that is okay, for that item we should display no. Okay, come on, concentrate here. Just total price. Okay, here we will display the total. Save. Yeah, so we can we are seeing the total price text coming as well as the amount. So let's copy that rupee icon. Okay, so then let's copy this a couple of times. Yeah, so for this we need the delivery fee, so let's keep it as a default value. Let's say of 50. With that symbol, and then over here this is like a donation fee, so let us keep it as ₹3 and not 33, and let us save the file. All right, so for each of the view let us give flex direction of row, align items not content, align items of center, and justify content of space between. Save. Okay, so let's copy the same piece of styling for all the views. And here as well. Save the file. All right, and for the outer view let's give some spacing, that is a padding of 10. Okay, and for the second view we will give the margin horizontal because it's almost touching the other attributes. So not margin horizontal, margin vertical of 10. Okay, cool. And let us give a background, I mean not background color to the view. As you can see over here, let's this color, let us choose a light color for that and let us give it. Okay, so let me go to, I think we can choose this itself. Over here, yeah, where we have given padding, let us give background color of this one, save. Okay, and at the last we also need that closing line coming. Okay, I think it is over here, right? Save. Yeah, so you can see that coming, and let us also change the color. I think white is good or black is good. Let us try and give a color of white and check how it is looking. Nope, not good. Think it's the problem with the color. Let's search for yellow. I mean, there are not too many colors for yellow. I mean, I want a light one. Okay, never mind. Let us give another try. Okay, not border, not over there. Over here. Okay, let's go with this. So the next thing is that is the item total, not the total price. So let's remove that. So item total. Okay, next is a grand total, and then okay, so we need to make this a scroll view because now we only have one item inside our cart, so we can see everything. But if we have more than two items, we cannot see the remaining part of the styling. So let's close the modal. Okay, add like 3 items or 4 items. So if you can see, we are not able to scroll. Okay, so for that, let's make it a scroll view from where we render the items. Okay, so let us initialize scroll view over here. Okay, first let's import it as well. All right, so we just close it right after we have rendered the total price. I mean, we have displayed the total price, that is the item total, delivery fee and donation fee, I think over here. So let me save. So now we should be able to scroll about with this thing. So now we will display the button, that is the text which says grand total, and I think that should be a fixed one. Okay, so it's going to be our total plus, let's give it a default value now, 50 plus 3, because that's the value we have given as default. Let's save it. Yeah, so you can see that grand total coming, and let us give it a background color of white. All right, and then okay, and we also display the price. Okay, we are displaying the price. I think that should be done in a separate text. Okay, so then we can give it a nice styling. So text, let's copy that here. And for this, a bit of padding. All right, and over here, section of row, then align items of center. Save it. Yeah, so we can see it coming in a row. And next one is justify content. not not center, but space between. All right, this is going to be bold. Come on. Save the file. Okay, and for this I don't know why that happened. Let us decrease the font size, but haven't we given space between? Format the document. Okay, let's remove this view. Okay, and we will render it just after we have closed the scroll view. Yes, I think now we are doing it right. Okay, and let us remove the background color because the modal color is anyway background color of white. Yes, that was not required. Okay, but now the problem is we are not able to see the total price towards the right. Okay, so let's initialize at the top. Const total price equals to our total plus 50 plus 3. So let's display the total price here and save. Yeah, it's working, but it is not displaying it towards the right. Let us give it a margin left of photo and check. Okay, okay, something working. Fine, so bit of spacing on the right, 20. All right, I think even that is bold, right? Yeah, so let's copy that rupee symbol first, and this one, and let us make it a font weight of bold, and then save. All right, okay, and just beneath this we will display that place order button. Format it, and this is going to be a pressable because on press of this button we need to do 3 things. That is, we need to display the sound, and then we need to move to the next cart, and also we need to the third thing, I think we need to close the model, right? Yeah, we need to close the model. So pressable, and we will display our text which says place order. All right, I think after grand total, no, there is no line coming up. Yeah, so for here, for this thing, let's give it a background color of red, and for the text itself, let's give it align items of center. No, not align item center, the text align center. All right, and then we have font size of 18, and then font weight of bold. Save the file. Okay, and let's give some bit of padding to the outer press that is over here. Not padding top, just padding. Okay, fine, it's working properly. Cool. I think we are pretty much done. Okay, so let's give the color of this text to be white. All right, I think we are done with the modal part. We can display the modal, we can remove the items from the cart, and then we can do all these kinds of functionalities. Yes, I think I'm happy with the design part as well as working off all these functionalities including the modal. So in the next video, if I uh, press on this place order button, we should do three things. That is, we should display the sound, and then we should close this modal, and then we should navigate to the next screen and then display the basic details. Okay, so I think that's it for this video. Until then, keep exploring. Thank you for watching.